Meanwhile, 4 inmates who fled from an Akure prison have been rearrested at their hideout in the Okitipupa area of Ondo State. With this rearrest, a total of 58 out of the 175 convicts who escaped from the prison in Akure, the state capital, have now been recaptured. The police public relations officer in Ondo State, Mr. Wole Ogodo, confirmed that the rearrested escapees have been returned to prison. Last Sunday, the prison authorities announced a jailbreak leading to the escape from the facility of 175 inmates. During the incident, a prison warden was shot by the invaders. An alleged plan by the Zamfara state government to arm vigilante groups in the state is sending shivers down the spines of some senators. One of the lawmakers, Senator Mohammed Bashir, who gave the information on the floor of the Senate, said the move by the state government is not helping the fragile security situation. However, lawmakers said the indiscriminate arming of vigilante groups is not limited to Zamfara state, as many groups and individuals across the country are armed.
In the face of the worsening security situation in the country, particularly in the north, residents and military personnel are devising ways of confronting the problem. For instance, a youth vigilante group, popularly known as Civilian JTF in Borno State, has been active in fishing out insurgents. However, the alleged arming of vigilante groups by the Zamfara state government is one move which some lawmakers are not happy about.
To arm the vigilante groups in Zamfara state with rifles is capable of further jeopardizing the fragile security situation in the state.
But a lawmaker had a different view.
If the gunmen know or the attackers know that the villagers are armed, the situation would have been different. And let me ask this question, Mr. President. Why is it that almost half of us here own guns?
Are you sure?
Yes.
You have to retract it. It's a dangerous conclusion. Because you are not in their houses.
For some lawmakers, the motion raises some fundamental questions about the country's security apparatus.
The governor of Zamfara State has already acquired some of these arms and ammunition. And he did say so clearly. It is after he's gotten the arms and ammunition that he then approached the IG to grant him permission, which is being withheld by the IG. So the important issues here to debate really is that why is it so easy for anybody to acquire these arms and ammunition without any hindrance?
Are we from this motion now seeing challenges that will confront us when we encourage communities to participate in policing?
At the end of the debate, it was surprising that federal lawmakers rejected the recommendation calling on President Goodluck Jonathan to prevail upon the Zamfara state governor to rescind his decision to arm vigilante groups in his state. However, federal lawmakers asked President Jonathan to deploy more security personnel to Zamfara and other states with similar security challenges. From the National Assembly, Linda Akibe, Channels Television News.
Meanwhile, in Imo State, the police have arrested a group of men suspected of dealing in arms and ammunition. Parading the suspects at the Imo State Police Command headquarters in Owerri, the state capital, the Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Kastina, explained that the suspects were arrested following information that the younger brother to the gang leader, Mr. Okechukwu Oachilulo, was negotiating a sale with someone.
Obviously displeased, the Commissioner of Police displays some of the weapons. Among items recovered are 13 pump-action guns, assorted rifle ports, 750 live cartridges, a carton of security torchlights, rifle accessories, and a bulletproof vest. With bland looks, the suspects walk into the shot led by Mr. Okechukwu Achilulon, who hails from Mbitoli local government area but resides at Ikotumegbe in Lagos State. He claims he's a licensed and registered dealer of arms.
I'm a licensed arms dealer in Nigeria. Due to the embargo, I have kept that gun for some time. He stole one out of it. He had been in Lagos for almost 3 years now. In order not to sell them, I now brought them and gave them in the village. I don't live in Lagos State. I have a license which I gave them a copy of it.
The Commissioner of Police is not impressed. According to him, the police have conducted their investigations.
Somewhere in Mbaitoli, we acted on a very reliable intelligence where we stormed an armed depot in the course of which did very dangerous 12 loader AK-47 rifles were found. As you can see them, this is one of them. 12 loader AK for automatic pump action guns. The gun runner has been arrested, and all other accessories have been rounded up. They are with me, and they have made very substantial, useful statements.
The Imo State Police Command has demonstrated its determination to end every form of lawlessness, and criminal elements in the state will do well to heed the police commissioner's advice and make themselves scarce.
Still to come on News Track, Bolivia threatens to close U.S. embassy. Join us again.
You know when it's hot, it is sweltering. And when it's cold, it could be frigid. Water levels are rising. Flood is rampant. Diseases are on the increase. Green monster flourishes on our waterways. Scientists say it is climate change. Politicians negotiate it, and world leaders debate it. But what do you make of it? Understand your climate. Make sense of the world on Earth File.
Business news. The president's visits to China next week will see him sign off on $3 billion in Chinese loans to build infrastructure. According to the finance minister, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the agreed loans will come from the Chinese government and will be based on interest rates of less than 3% over a 15 to 20-year period. The loans to Nigeria include $500 million to build airport terminals in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt and Kano, and over $700 million to build a hydroelectric power plant in Niger State. It also includes $600 million to build a light railway in the capital, Abuja, most of which has already been invested on a project due to be completed early next year. And the Edo State Governor Adams Oshomole has accused the federal government of withholding some of the funds belonging to the state. Governor Oshomole, who was reacting to the refusal of the National Assembly to entertain the amendment budget, urged the executive to ensure
the executive complaining against each other. I wanted to add my own complaint using this forum. That even the budget that has been passed, my own share of it, which is meant for me to address the challenges facing the people of Edo State, the Ministry of Finance is not releasing my money in full. And I want to place on notice that from February to now, more than 1.8 billion naira for a small state like Edo is being delayed by Abuja. And that is affecting my own credibility as a governor to deliver on my commitment to contractors, to workers, to pensioners, to all those who have obligations.
Of Edo State, Adams Oshomole. And on the foreign scene, our eyes are still on Egypt, and the army has maintained that it will guarantee the right